so today we're doing one of the most requested videos. This is my fragrance collection, my perfumes, my deodorants, my body sprays, everything. Let's go. So guys, a lot of you have been requesting me to do this video. I kept thinking I'm not an expert, neither am I a nose, and I don't really have all the details on, top notes and so on and so forth. But then I thought, I am someone that's into perfumes and I have a lot of perfumes, so I can at least share my collection with you guys. And I have notes on like the top notes and the stuff that you need the info about the perfumes. But again, as I said, I'm no expert. This is just the stuff that I have and the stuff that I like. And I thought I'd also include like my body sprays and deodorants to give it like a bigger range in terms of not just, everyday perfumes and a mix of things. Let's go. Okay, so first let's talk about where all we apply perfume. Okay, like everybody has their own, areas that they like to spray. I have, I think, a few spots that I usually spray my perfume at every day. One is like the neck. I like to do the nape of my neck. I like to do like the inside of my elbow and my wrist. So these are like a given always. When I'm wearing a skirt or a dress, I also like to spray behind my knees. This kind of keeps that area fresh and you're smelling nice head to toe, especially in a sweaty place like, Bombay. I also like to do the back of my earlobe sometimes, but I do that with my finger. When I just spray it, I feel like there's a lot of perfume that trickles down earrings or my hair, all of that. So I've kind of started putting like a little bit onto or when I spray it on my wrist, I just dab my finger and then go tuck, behind the ear. And these are the kind of spots that I usually use depending on how strong I want like the fragrance to be and where all I want to spray it. But again, there's lots of people that will say put lotion first, spray it on your pulse points. Yes, all those things are true. These are just the spots that I like to, spray my perfume, and it works for me. Let's start with the first one. First up, we have one of the oldest perfumes that I have, which is Chance by Chanel. Now, this is a different variant, though. This comes again in different like fragrances and stuff like that. And also, I'm not going to say any of the French names because I do not want to butcher them. So you'll be reading them and you can butcher them yourselves. Okay, so I'm just going to spray this onto this. So I'm going to do this with each one before I start, even though I know some of these fragrances, but so good. But this one is just really light and fresh. It's floral. It's got like top notes of citron, cedar. So it's a really nice, fresh fragrance. And I like to keep this in my bag. So this is the travel version that I have, which is why you're not seeing it in the actual bottle. So you get these refills at, duty free. I usually buy these. I've used the classic Chance by Chanel for years. And now in between, I experiment with the others sometimes when they don't have the classic refills in stock. But this is something that's always in my handbag, and I like this because it's the right size. Like you can travel with this, you just never have to take it out of your bag, and it's not a heavy bottle because it's perfectly packaged for travel and to keep in your bag. So this is one of my favorite fragrances. I've used different versions of it. Like if someone said, name that one signature scent that you wear the most, it would be this. Okay, so we're going from the oldest to the newest fragrance in my collection. This is Kayali's Pistachio Gelato. Now, I actually watched the launch of this on Dubai Bling. Mona Katan, the founder, is on it. And you probably know her sister, obviously, Huda, behind Huda Beauty. And so this is her perfume line, and it's very popular right now. This came in a PR package and I was very excited because I was like, oh my God, I know this fragrance. It's actually a really nice, light, fresh fragrance. So good. Okay, so this is a great day fragrance. It's really, really light. Again, love the packaging. The bottle is just so beautiful. Like it's got a nice matte finish. It's got this nice pista color. Like I feel like it's very distinct. And I feel for me, a huge part of perfume is the bottle. Like it's sitting on your dressing table. It looks really pretty. And just that experience makes it more luxe, you know what I mean? And it also has like the top notes written at the back. So obviously there's pistachio, gelato, ice cream, hazelnut, sweet rum, whipped cream, marshmallow, cotton candy. So yeah, very like fun and light and fresh for the day. I really like this. I feel like this is one of those nice fresh fragrances that you want to wear through the day. I'm not so sure if I would wear this a lot at night. It is something I find myself using more in the day though. Then we have one that is done, but I literally have very little left in this. This is Twilly by Hermès. Again, has various versions. This one is one that I really loved. Sadly, it's almost over. Let me see if I can even squeeze out a little bit. No, I think it's done. It's done, guys. It's time to say goodbye. This is like one of those really floral, woody, you know, musky smells, which is just really nice. Like it's that nice mix of floral, but not just extremely floral, if you know what I mean. Smells a lot like peonies, which is really good. And I just really like the fragrance, and it's one that you can take from day to night, you know, just build it up, and it just works really well. So I do feel like I'm gonna order another bottle of this whenever I need one, because right now I have a lot. I don't need this, but yeah, this is one of my favorites. This is why I don't need that Twilly, because I have a full bottle of this beautiful pink Twilly, okay? This now is one of the most beautiful bottles ever. Like the pink color, the little Twilly ribbon on it, just like, look at that. It's just stunning, okay? This is one of those fragrances that is beautiful. Again, Twilly has various versions. It's a fragrance that you can't go wrong with. I think all of them are amazing. I'm gonna spray some of this. I feel like I'm in a perfume coma now, guys. So top note on this is pink pepper, and it has that floral, spicy, you know, naughty vibe, which is why I like this. I think it's great for the evening. I do use this a lot in the day as well, but it's just one of those really universal fragrances that just looks really pretty on your dressing table and smells divine. Up next, we have Gucci Bamboo. Now, this was a fragrance that was gifted to me. I didn't buy this, but I really like it. Again, it's sprayed you guys there. Imagine if you could smell through a video, wouldn't that be interesting? So good. Again, a floral like scent for sure, but just like there's something about it that's different. Like it's not, you know, insanely floral. It has like really interesting like middle notes, like you get stuff that comes out. And that I think is again a really interesting part of perfumes, where you have your top notes, you have your middle notes. And of course, as I said, I'm not an expert and I'm not going to like go and say stuff, but I feel like that, you know, the fragrance and then the middle notes that come out, like for me, that experience of perfume is just... So yeah, really floral, but really nice, really interesting, can be used day and night. Again, one of those fragrances that you can't go wrong with. So I definitely favor floral fragrances more, I think, now that I'm like smelling everything back to back. I do have a type, but I like woody fragrances as well. This one is one of my all-time favorites from Jo Malone. Again, just a really buildable, fresh fragrance. This one is so fruity. Love that about it. This is English Pear and Freesia. Love it. What I love about their colognes is that they are so buildable and mixable that you can customize your own fragrance when you mix 2-3, which, you know, a lot of times you have to do, like it's a very trial and error process where you, like right now I'm smelling a bit crazy because I've like sprayed different perfumes everywhere. But like sometimes you try one with the other and it doesn't work, or it works, you know, all of that. But with Jo Malone fragrances, I feel like they all somehow tend to work, you know, and blend with each other in a really nice way to create a unique fragrance, which is something I like about Jo Malone perfumes. So the top notes on this are pear and melon. So this one is a fruity one, less floral, more fruity. Again, great for the day, great for the summer. And this is like, I think for me, a great holiday fragrance. I love to take this on like trips because it keeps you like, you know, smelling fresh. It's also a really nice big bottle, so you can spray a lot and you won't run out of your perfume. But yeah, love this one. Another Jo Malone favorite. So again, also I want to just tell you guys, a lot of my perfumes are gifted. A lot of them they come to me in PR, or a lot of them I buy at duty free. Okay, so I rarely buy perfumes here because I have a lot always. I don't think I ever run out of perfume because I love perfumes and I use a lot of them. I feel like when you're older, in your 30s, a lot of people gift you perfumes like on your birthday and otherwise. So I get a lot of gifts, and also PR. So don't get any FOMO while you're watching this video and think you need to have like 10 fragrances. 1 or 2 is great also. This is another Jo Malone fragrance that I love, and I love this bottle because it's personalized. So it has my name, as you can see. This was at one of the events, and they had you know, the girl with the etching pen, like actually putting in your name and filling it with gold. Let's spray this. The top note on this is lavender, which is really interesting because it's also a really nice, like, more woody fragrance. Like I said, it's not like a floral, you know, like typical fragrance that I would go for. But I just really love this. So this is definitely a more intense floral fragrance. It's not like the typical floral stuff I would go for. It's also got a hint of woodiness, which I like. Also, this is for men and women, as a lot of my perfumes. I tend to prefer perfumes that are like not extremely floral and, you know, in that space. So most of the perfumes I use are like for men and women. So this one I think works really well for the night, because like when I'm looking for something more intense and something not very like sweet and florally, this is what I go for. Then we have this guy from Hermès. Now this is one that's really woody and nice. Top note is black tea, so it's very different to all the other stuff that I use, and I love this bottle, guys. This is perfect for that, you know, intense day to night vibe if you're someone that likes a heavier fragrance. And the bottle, it just like, you know, you can keep it this way, you can keep it this way, and it has like these stars on the back. So it's just really pretty. Like I remember when they sent me this in the pandemic, I had shot a reel with like Mars sitting in the back and through the bottle. It's definitely one of the prettiest bottles that I have, and it smells divine. Last but definitely not the least, we have Nomade from Chloé. Okay, this I bought. This is my latest purchase. I bought this in my, I think, Korea trip. You probably saw this in my Korea haul. Recently started using this, but this is so good. Now I was trying to save it and not open it, like, you know, because you can see that I don't really need another perfume right now. But I was so tempted because the bottle has just been like, it's packaged and, you know, whatever. Then I opened it and I smelled it once and I was like, oh my god, like this has become my signature like event or evening fragrance right now. It's floral, but it's definitely different, and it's very like zesty, has a bit of lemon in it, and it's just like none of the other fragrances I have. That's how I justify opening the bottle and using it along with everything else. But it is so good. Like it's coming very close to like Chance by Chanel and Twilly, you know, for me in general, like in that family of stuff that I'll be using for years. Love it. Now moving into the body sprays and deodorants, I have only one body spray. This is the Gingham Bath and Body Works one. I got this at an event that I was there for the launch of this. I'm not someone that buys a lot of body sprays, honestly, because I feel like I need something that's more intense. I feel like I need like proper perfume when I like to spray like a heavy dose of perfume, especially because you're sweating a lot in a place like Bombay. But this smells really good. It's light, it's fresh. And what I like to do is I like to take this on holiday with me and keep this in my bag for when, you know, you just want to generously spray yourself because you're out all day, you're walking, you're sweating a lot. This smells divine. Like, and it also has hints of peach, which you guys know I love, which is why I actually like this a lot. Now, when it comes to deodorants, there are just two regular Sasta ones that I use, Dove and NIVEA. Now, this has been my go-to for ever and ever. I don't even remember when I started using this, but I haven't stopped. This is the Fresh Natural one. I always have this lying around. I take it on trips. It's just really good. This one I started using recently. This is the Dove original one. And I actually really like this. And lately, as I said in one of my favorites videos, I think I featured this. I feel as you get older, you start getting more and more BO. My body is also very used to the NIVEA one because I've used it so much. So to give it a break, I actually tried this and I really like it. This is out of stock a lot of times. So this bottle is empty right now. Quite hard to get, so I'm guessing it's quite popular. So yeah, this one loving this lately. This one I've been using forever and loving as well. So these are my deodorants that I have used, and I think will use for a while. So guys, those are all the fragrances in my collection currently. There's a lot of them, yes, but as I said, don't get any FOMO. Find your scent kit, 1 or 2 that you really like, and use those. That was kind of me before. A lot of the gifts and PR and stuff like that. Obviously, I used 1 or 2 perfumes that were on my dressing table, and that's it. When you obviously get a lot more, you like to experiment, mix fragrances, and use a lot more different fragrances. But I feel like as a person that's been using fragrances for years, I really enjoy, you know, like smelling differently and using all my fragrances, which is why I also open a lot more perfumes at one time now than I did earlier. So yeah, that is my fragrance collection. Comment below with your favorite fragrances. Maybe I can add some more to my collection after a while, not right now, but yeah. See you guys. Bye.